I'm gonna back out.
Okay, well, welcome.
I'll be right back.
Oh, God. Messing everything up for us.
His beak is taking up meat space!
Stay, dogs. Dogs, stay where you are.
Oh. It's
Oh yeah, speaking of dogs, are we killing this hellhound or what?
Yeah, let's start slinging spells.
Now, what happens if we combine the streams of my Eldritch Blasts and your magic missiles?
The hell ensues? I don't know.
Congratulations, you've opened up a gate to the ethereal plane, you're all dead.
Yeah, so you know this.
Or is it the... Where's the one that all the gods go? It's the astral plane, right? When they die? Like the husks of dead gods float in the astral plane?
I believe so.
I want to say so because I'm watching a D&D group that is playing Planescape, and I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think that's where the gods go, is the astral plane.
Have all of my spells been used?
No.
Let me check your character sheet. You've got 2 level 1s, a level 3, all your level 2s. So
Good to hear.
you didn't have to do too much work, because, well, actually, you did more work in less number of spells than is usual.
Also good to hear. I'm level 6, which is 4, 3, and 3. Okay.
And then if you could remove Gideon from my control.
Yes, I'm working on that right now.
Is anybody going to be playing for Arranis, or did he opt out to not be controlled and possibly killed?
I mean, I'll just control him and have him stab himself in the neck with a dagger, obviously. This has been my whole plan this entire time, is to get Jim's character killed by controlling him to kill himself.
So did we think I didn't roll for health?
I don't remember.
I don't think you did for this one.
Bet. Alright.
I'll put it this way, are you over 40 as a mage?
I was, but I remember rolling really, really well.
Oh.
Getting my health.
Well,
like,
fuck you, I'm a sorcerer with 70 health. Remember how fucking shocked Adoral was when Dolemir rolls up with like almost double his health? How the fuck do you have so much health?
Okay, so if you're ready.
78. Yes.
Isn't there like a way to double your health too, like with a feat?
Maybe.
I think
there is.
That would be dumb.
Something weird like that, but anyway.
Straight up double your health.
Yeah, it
But
does.
it's your current health. It doesn't double your hit die every level up after.
No, but you still like add it like an additional one or something.
Take that feat like when you get to like level 10
20.
or something like that.
I think it like doubles it based on your level or some weird shit like that.
It's something like that. Like, it's essentially getting another point of constitution. It's like the toughness feat.
Here, have a lot.
What are we even talking about? I have the fucking thing right here. I'll just look it up while we wait for nothing.
Okay, so welcome everyone again to the Clelen Adventures. We have been like, this month has just been shit for gaming because
Yeah.
everyone's doing things, and you know, it's just we actually have lives outside of this.
I mean, you might.
What?
And yeah, it's the tough feat.
Oh my god. You shouldn't lie to people like that.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, I have a life outside of this.
Yeah, alright.
That's much
Kind
better.
of. Just replace the L with a W in about 3 years.
Hooray.
So, my fiance's probably sitting over the room like, son of a bitch. Anyway.
So we beat up the hag, or destroyed the head.
Yeah, you could then proceeded to trash her altar.
Oh yeah. That's the one thing I forgot to mention. Was that Zed just looked at her altar, looked through, was like, "Fuck this shit," and lit it on fire with his tinder box.
Yeah, you guys piled up all like her trinkets and all that like horrible items.
Yeah, it's like right here where Arranis is standing.
Yeah, just and torched it all.
Speaking of Arranis, do you want to move him over to the party?
Yeah, I'll bring you guys back up to the tower.
Well, before that, what are we doing about this hellhound right here?
I want to try to tame it.
That's gonna be impossible, and
like befriend it, I should say then.
That's also going to be impossible.
Yeah.
I told it to shush.
Try.
I told it to shush before, and it did.
That's just intimidation, Throkk. We have
no.
We only have
it was with an animal handling check.
We only have a few. Well, it's because you're more of an alpha male than it, so it respects you like that. But the thing is, we only have a few options here. Either it dies of starvation in here because we're gonna leave it here. It somehow gets out, and then it, fucks a bunch of shit up, and I'm not for that. We kill it. You somehow tame it, and by that I mean you let it out, and then it goes to its own devices, and we end up killing it anyway. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, here we go. First roll of the day.
So, yeah. Let's.
Don't need to take advantage of. There we go.
Let's see this.
You got this. It's not bad.
Befriend me, little Dogo.
So you try to approach the thing, and it starts snapping at the bars.
I punch the bars. Shut up.
This is just slowly turning into... Who was that? Michael Vick. This is
back
slowly
off
just
a
turning into
little
a Michael Vick thing. I'm getting a very Michael Vick vibe from this.
What do I roll? Can I have, Zed, can I get your assistance with this? I want to use my hemp rope as a collar. Or the leash for it. I need your help tying a good knot.
I think
At this point, you see Zed. He's just slowly drawing out his rapier, just gritting his teeth. I really want to kill this Throkk.
What do I need in order to?
Oh wait,
know this?
I want to try something. I want to divine sense and see if this thing is actually evil. I have a strong suspicion that it is. What does divine sense?
You don't really necessarily get the sense of something being evil. You get the sense of what kind of creature it is.
Divine sense, fiend or undead within 60 feet. So is it a fiend?
It is a fiend.
Yeah, this is a fiend, Throkk.
So,
Ooh.
I'll tie the rope around its neck as a leash and around its mouth as a muzzle.
We can handle this.
Alright.
This is the weird part where Zed's trying to be the voice of reason.
So does anyone want to make a religion check or something?
Yes!
I thought we did that in the altar.
Nah.
Let's see how butts it is. Butts.
Oh, great Hellhound Dogo, tell me your religion, please.
Okay, so Throkk, you think back on some of your reflections and things like that about natural beasts, and you have a sense of these creatures. You know that they're called hellhounds for a reason, in that they come from the lower material plane, the lower planes.
Doesn't
And
mean you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
actually, that's the exact opposite of what is true.
You can't teach a hell dog new tricks.
Yeah, you.
That's the
literally
name of the
can't teach it to
video.
be anything other than a murder machine.
Put it in the bag of holding.
It'll die!
It'll be preserved.
No.
You can sell parts of it.
It's usually found in the services of things like devils, fire giants.
What would what would I roll to try to figure out like how it got here? Like,
That would be.
did she just like go out and was like, I want one of these and found it, or did she like have to summon it?
I'm going to go with the summoning part, and probably Rusty Black-handed it.
Ooh.
Yeah, you could probably make a conjecture. You won't know for sure unless you could actually talk to the hag.
Yeah, but
Probably
wants to talk to a hag?
something like the Black Hand provided her with it, or she summoned it, or somehow managed to find one and coax it into servitude.
So out of character, is hellhound meat edible? Will there be side effects?
Oh well.
Like detrimental, bad shit.
Technically, if it dies, it just kind of turns into like scorched tufts of black burns and ash.
Is there any materials left?
what if we try cleaving off pieces of meat?
Is the ash
They
edible?
usually burst into flames and turn into ash.
Can the
Okay.
ash be used for any magical purposes? Gideon?
What do I roll for this? Arcana?
Arcana. That would be an Arcana.
Hellhound ash. Get your Hellhound ash here.
Couldn't tell you.
You don't know what it could be used for immediately, but you can reasonably guess that, yeah, it could probably be used for some kind of material component or something.
Yeah, ash is
I would say
definitely...
that's useful. I would
You
say-
held your own in that last fight. Here, this is for you.
Ha!
And one more for good measure.
Now, what would happen if I was to hit it with a fireball?
It grows in
nothing.
size.
So you're getting close enough for it to attack it?
Yeah, I'm like, but it's more of like a.
I have reach, so I'm just gonna... No, wait. I actually have reach on a weapon, so I'm gonna whip it to death.
Is there a
Alright.
disadvantage because you're trying to aim between bars?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that you have a disadvantage on that.
Okay, I'll roll a second one then, whichever's
I didn't
lower.
even mention that one.
There, the 11. Does the 11 hit it?
No, you kind of smack the bar. But as you try to get close to the creature, it breathes fire. I need both of you to make dex saves.
Ooh.
Ooh, a dex save. Haven't had to make that.
Can I just firebolt it?
Yeah.
Alright. Zed, I believe you pass.
Yes.
Rock,
No.
But I don't have evasion, so I'm still taking damage anyways. Because someone convinced me to become a paladin rogue.
What do I take?
Oh god!
Ah!
I take 7.
Can I ray of
14
frost this
fire
thing?
damage.
That's what?
14 fire damage.
Should just ray of frost it?
Fine, I'll shoot it with my crossbow then.
I mean, I'll just do this.
Alright, you hit it with Ray of Frost.
Do-do-do-do.
Alright, I'll say for sake of time you managed to slay it after it got that pot shot in.
You stupid dog!
Punk. Down, boy.
That's damage on ray of frost, which is not a lot.
Minimum damage.
You guys are not very good at hitting things tonight.
Hey,
Hey,
there's a bar in the way.
it's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll just ray of frost it to death. Like, if that's what it takes, I've got unlimited ray of frost.
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah,
Okay,
Eldritch
again,
Blasts!
You managed to kill it, and when you kill it, it bursts into flames. It's just kind of this husk that just crumbles under its own weight.
There you go, there's your ash.
Alright.
I play at a.
Let's see here.
So mark down in your character sheet that you have the ash of a hellhound.
I'm playing at a hammer.
I'll just burn my lay of hands on myself right now. Get me back up to doesn't matter, because we're
I'm gonna
probably
take
taking
that
a risk.
damage because I was just because of my idiot, because of an idiot, and decided to provoke a hellhound.
You tried to tame a hellhound.
Hey,
They're not untamable.
They are.
They are. They only they're only good for standing guard.
Well,
Literally
I stand
that.
corrected.
And only if you're a devil or some sort of evil
Well,
creature.
then you can tame it to stand guard for you.
now
You can tame it to murder.
Yeah.
hypothetical question: if I was a chaotic evil tiefling beastmaster ranger,
Huh.
Maybe.
okay. Not that I'm gonna do that.
I was about to say, I think we found another character.
Huh. Except I don't think you were chaotic evil in that one.
No, I was chaotic neutral. In the other
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh, that was
you're not
delicious
getting
help.
experience for that because it's not an actual fight.
Oh no, I know.
We were just.
Oh, that was some
Well, I was
delicious
doing it
help.
to purge for Paylor.
Okay.
All right.
So
We're taking Bolskabar back.
take
so
his
the-
body.
Yeah.
His
what are you doing with the
body?
slaves?
They can come back with us. Are they from Erta?
I want to actually talk to this kid because his face is
Okay.
familiar,
Kid.
but I can't put a name and a location to it.
Oh yeah, the kid that he can sort of know.
If without talking to the kid, can I try to meditate like if we like make a stop overnight on the way back?
You figure if you're gonna rest anywhere, you're probably gonna want to rest in the tower.
Okay.
Because it'll be another trek back to the town.
Back to town, yeah.
So
All right.
long rest in the tower.
Sure.
Dog
Long
pile.
rest in the tower.
There's also that group of like 5 dudes upstairs still, right? Or did they head back beforehand?
They decided to stay last I knew until we gave them the all clear.
6, sorry. Okay.
There's Bolskabar.
So this is a definite. We're taking a long rest here.
I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I think we should go up to Bolskabar's room.
Probably.
Because we'll need him eventually anyways.
Yeah. And besides, you flipped the bed back, right?
Yes, and that's why I said dog pile on the bed.
That's not what I do. And I just rest against the wall here facing the stairs. And,
Yeah, I gotta talk to this kid anyways.
Wait, where
And
are
maybe we should...
bottom right.
Oh, shoot. I'm gonna want to backtrack. Can
For
we
what?
bring Bolskabar down to the basement and like wash off his fecal-covered body in the water that's down there?
No.
we at?
I just cast prestidigitation. No, that's a chamber pot.
No, the chamber pot's here.
Yeah,
Oh.
you can probably like get buckets of water,
We don't need to.
bring them up.
I can.
Can you
Uns-
work with
I
that?
can
burn
clean.
the poop smell off of him.
I can. What is it?
Crust covered.
Isn't there like one where I can clean or soil an object no larger than 1 cubic foot? So I can clean him 1 cubic foot at a time.
Or does that mean the object's total size, no larger?
I don't know.
ODM.
I will allow you to sit there for a good amount of time and just clean him off magically.
Thank you.
Alright, I want to talk to this kid. Where is
Can
he?
freeze him.
Okay, so the kid, he's relatively young, probably not even into his teens, and he's quite shy. He seems to have been through quite a lot recently. There's bruises and marks all over his body. He's very, very tired looking. There's dark, just bags underneath his eyes.
Hmm.
And his eyes are red and puffy from crying.
I hand him my water skin and one thing of rations. Just tell him to eat.
scarfs them down and chugs the water.
Zed, I'm gonna need more water.
Huh?
No, I know, you're just prestidigitating and you're not making water appear on nothing. I'm gonna need water. I'm assuming he downs he empties my water skin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have another water skin I throw. One of my 17 water skins, or whatever the fuck it is I have in my pack.
I can Ray of Frost and then Firebolt it. That should make water.
That makes more. That's about as makes about.
That makes
as much sense
steam.
to my,
So here, let's see.
Not if I
So-
do it right.
okay, so while they're discussing science in Dungeons and Dragons, I'm gonna talk to this kid.
Yeah, there. I marked off a water skin for you to have.
Oh man.
Are you from Erta?
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna be heading there tomorrow.
Okay.
You look familiar.
Yeah.
I can't quite put a name or a place, though. Have you always lived in Erta?
Yeah. I lived there with my mom.
What's her name?
Her name?
Is Grunt the Smithy. No,
Grunt.
Clarissa.
Hello, Clarice.
Have the lamb stop screaming?
does that ring any bells?
Yeah, that was the woman that helped you out from not getting arrested.
Why isn't she in People We Know?
I'm going to put her in there now.
That's what I was looking at. I was like, I wonder if that's who his mom is.
Would she be unsure or under allies?
I think she's unsure at this point. She'll probably be allies once we return her son, though. Oh. Okay. I must have seen you at the bar, or the inn. Or maybe
Does he look like his mother? You know, like how some people say, oh, you have your mother's eyes or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah. It might be something like that, is what Zed's thinking.
Yeah.
okay.
He definitely has, like, his mother's face.
Well then, don't worry, we'll get you back to her. Leaving first thing tomorrow morning. Ugh. What time is it?
It's getting close to, like, 3, 4 o'clock, you would say.
Okay. And I don't know that I put any dates down. So the last date I have, just for the calendar, the last date I have is 2/3. That's when we met with Bolsterbar. Was it the next day that we met with the prince?
No, that was the same day.
Same day.
Then we
And-
spent a night here once already to recharge before we tackled the hag.
Okay.
So I gotta update this. It's probably,
It's 2/5. It's when we leave.
5?
It'll be 2/5 when we leave.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Unless, how long did it didn't take us that long to get here, right? It wasn't like days of journey or anything.
No, it was like half a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So we got here pretty late. Recharged. Wiped the floor with everything.
Okay, so you head back up. Well, you head down, you find the secret entrance out, and you head back to Erta
all right.
with like 10 people, 11 people in tow,
Yeah.
6 of whom are slaves.
What is the slave? What is the like position on slavery in this area? Because I know different areas like view slavery differently. Like, is this
It better be illegal.
It depends. Because you are exactly right. If you can give me, what role would this be?
Would that be maybe?
it usually knowledge local, but that doesn't exist.
Yeah, I was gonna say like knowledge local, like a
Maybe-
streetwise or something like that.
History, or
Yes, it'd be history.
Okay.
Gideon.
Gideon is slavery still legal in this primitive place?
I don't know, is it?
Gideon, you know that technically, yes, slavery is legal to some regards.
Well, I would say
it-
that,
The way the criminal punishment system works is people are essentially auctioned for punishments. So they'll have people gather around and offer certain kinds of punishments, like working in a field, or someone who stole food, or
Wasn't there a system like that in real life? I remember indentured servitude, is that? Sort of? Am I
not
thinking
exactly.
of?
In indentured servitude, you were working off a debt.
But it's like the same principle, like you're working off your crime?
I don't care.
Yes,
I don't care.
it's
If
essentially
anybody
you're
treats
working
their
off a crime.
slaves badly, they're gonna die.
But
That's what they're gonna
there
do.
are certain stipulations, like you can't physically harm them. You have to make sure that they're well fed and taken care of and things like that.
If I find out,
So
they die.
it's more like a servant sort of thing where they have to work off their debt than like the slavery that you're thinking of, Throkk, where like you will be fighting this person regardless unless you
No,
kill your way out.
just slavery in general. If you treat anything that you call a slave poorly, you're gonna die.
I mean, they're not our slaves. I mean,
No, that's
or are they?
Technically speaking, it is legal slavery, but it's not the slavery.
Doesn't mean
that
I have to like it.
You don't have to like it, but you have to understand that technically, the way that the system is set up and the way that it's enforced, no one is actually getting hurt.
But if they are,
But if they are,
that guy's going down.
But
Throck's gonna give it to you. What?
given the state of the people that you found in the base of the tower, and
I think my food is here.
given the state of the people that you found, and given what they've told you, it sounds like Boskabar had bought them from an illegal slave trade.
an illegal slave trade.
Ooh, we could bust that up. That'd be pretty cool, right?
Not legal.
No.
So we go and find this not legal slave trade and tell them how it is.
Oh, that'll be a paltry task for me. I finally get to exploit my criminal contact background feature.
Whoa. Whoa.
I guess Stoof didn't like that idea. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, I guess not. This pro slavery.
No, I think Stoof is from redemption. Stoof, calm down.
Oh man. Barf barf.
Just mute him.
Yeah, I put him like down to the lowest possible volume. So that way I don't forget to bring him back up.
Yes.
Okay.
So-
Yeah, if you just click the thing, it has like a purple little symbol up at the top left corner. That's neat.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Huh.
We did a lot of updates on this.
Yeah? So...
Yes.
So there is an illegal slave trade going on in a city.
I would say so, yeah.
Okay. We can take them.
Yeah, nothing a good fireball can't fix.
You can take them in another session.
Ha!
because my life has been such a clusterfuck recently, I've only been able to plan a certain number of things, and I've been like, they're gonna go shopping this session, and maybe follow up on some other stuff, but they're not gonna do. I'm sorry to like ruin the magic right now.
It's no problem.
That's fine. I have,
But
like, literally, I'll put it up on screen right now. I have a shitload of plans to buy things.
You texted me this like.
Oh yeah, I sent you the list so that you'd be prepared.
Oh yeah, I'm prepared for most of the things on those lists. On that list,
Thank you.
I have been prepared for quite some time.
Oh, he's back. Gonna mute him now. Just so it wasn't like a surprise, oh hey, Zed's buying all this shit.
Which I do greatly appreciate.
What I miss out on?
Nothing.
They so the slavery's legal, but like what's his name? Bolscovar had
The fat man. We're just calling him the fat man.
from the way he treats like the slaves and stuff like that he has, there seems to be that he got them illegally. So like there's a way to get like an underground illegal slaves and stuff like that.
We're gonna bust some heads, Throkk. And by that I mean I'm gonna be able to find some people that'll know some people that'll know a guy.
The kid, Clarissa might know somebody too.
Clarice.
She might have suspicions.
Well, we can always use her as a resource, I suppose, as well.
Because she's kind of with somebody who I'm assuming is like captain of the guard.
I suppose the Professor and I could go into a prohibited part of the library again, see if we can find anything.
This.
Old maps.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So let's head back to town. So you get back to town with a bunch of people in tow.
Yep.
What are you gonna do?
Let me make this a grand procession.
Okay.
No.
Can I shoot off fireworks?
I realize that isn't working very quickly, so I take out my loot and try to make
I'm gonna shoot magic missiles up in the air.
Or like fire bolts or something.
Yep.
Alright,
let's
so
see here.
Several people come running.
Yep. And I will...
Including several guards who are quite concerned.
Good. And as soon as like a...
Zed, do some dance. Make a performance roll.
I don't want to. I would rather decree that Bolskabar has been slain by the Sentinels of Clelen.
Well, I really think you should dance.
Oh, fine.
Can I dance?
Performance. There you go. Zed makes an ass of himself.
Okay, everybody dance.
Some people better than others.
Wow. I'm not even trained in performance, and I did better than Gideon.
I'm not trained in performance either. Mine's a +2.
Oh.
I am.
The people that are following you just kind of like looking at you like, these are our saviors.
Oh yeah, we are. Oh,
and if you don't like it...
Oh, right, hold on, let me get,
Yeah.
let me roll for...
I'm going to announce that... I'm going to announce that the Sentinels of Clelen are back.
Steal the Zed's thunder.
Darn. I was gonna make it sort of like that end scene of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, where Voldemort's just like, Harry Potter is dead! And I was gonna instead do Bolskabar is dead.
Do it. Just do it.
Fine. Bolskabar is dead!
And
yes!
There's a weird mixture. Some people are like, yeah! And others are like, no.
Those others, I'm going to tell them to go choke on a fat one.
And of course, we'll have the body with us. I assume, like, like on a spit, essentially. Like
How do they
you know, like
react?
tied hands and feet between like a.
I imagine you just kind of holding the mug, like, you know what you can do? You can go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Boom.
Go choke
There.
that one.
I'm holding. I'm
Zed
lifting.
and I are carrying the spit.
Yeah, with Bolskemar on it, and I go, let's have us a good old-fashioned hog roast.
Now people are getting very concerned.
Oh my God, Zed.
We're not actually going
We
to
can't
cook
take
them,
you
guys.
anywhere.
We're not actually going to cook them.
Let it be known that your suffering has been
We
lessened.
should probably burn his body and bury it somewhere.
Yes, and we'll
So
go.
yeah, let's have a boar cookout, I guess. But with like boars, not him.
Not werewolves.
Yeah.
It's at this point that the prince arrives.
There he is.
Sprint 2.
Oh, you
Alright.
returned. I had not heard from you. I was a little afraid of what would happen. But
Fear
I see
not.
that you are successful.
The sentinels of Clelen have slain the mighty foe.
Yes.
And the hag. There was a hag, too.
Yes, I've heard. You told me that you had uncovered a plot, and for that I am very grateful. From now on, you will stay in my humble palace.
Free room.
Sweet. Your generosity knows no bounds.
And he turns to the people. Let it be known that the sentinels of Clelen have saved us from a wretched beast.
Look at that.
Other
We have the
than the
name
wire
now.
room.
Say it again.
I said besides the wire room.
That was a lesser thing, Throkk. Let it go.
I'm just saying, I would have voted for Bag of Beans if there was a vote.
Not alone.
So, he turns to the corpse of Bolskemar. Now, it is customary for us to burn our corpses of our dead, but this creature does not deserve that.
I would make of one request of you. Don't parade his body around. Just discard of it however you want. Just don't make a huge scene with it.
Why not burn him? I mean, he wasn't a great person, but that doesn't make him. We shouldn't make him a disgrace out of it. We should still have a respectable burning session.
I mean, they don't have to burn. They can just
Perhaps we can celebrate around the burning rather than mourn.
I think we should leave the corpse out for the scavengers.
see
that-
that
Anyone
would
a scavenger like himself.
I like what this guy's talking.
exactly like don't make a spectacle out of it. Just throw it in a ditch somewhere. That's what I usually do.
Excellent.
No, sometimes you shove them into barrels, but that's another point.
I like this. I like this prince now.
Yeah.
Close bar. Like a slave trader. Illegals.
Do you just want to? You guys just want to like toss him to the side of the road?
Yeah, basically. I mean, I've already like hefted him off to the side, like he said.
We just. I think we just swing him. And,
Yeah.
Nice.
I just drop him.
Like,
Yeah, I basically just drop him because I rolled a nat 20 before. I was carrying him pretty much.
yeah. So now the guards kind of come out and just roll his corpse away, just kind of out of the way. You have done a great service, and for that I thank you.
well, we still have something else we have to do, or at least I do. Where's Clarissa?
Clarissa? I do not know Clarissa. I'm sorry.
I'll put the word out, Throkk.
Okay.
Great, now
You've got your people.
yeah, my people will know her.
So will the guards. City guards.
My people am the people.
So let's start with Gideon. What would you like to do now that you're back in town?
Go to the library.
Okay. Going back to the
Secret
library, doing
tunnel.
research.
Yeah.
What would you like to research while you're at the library?
Well, first of all, the ancient elven order that I've been sent to find out more about.
Yes.
Have I found anything on that?
You found that one book on them, but it is in very, very old script.
Okay, so I need somebody that can read Ancient Elvish.
You can read it, but it's going to take
a while?
long
Okay.
time
I
to
will.
decipher.
Is there anything in my special book that catches my eye?
You do find a symbol, the same symbol that's on Throkk's glaive, and I will attempt to make a drawing of it for you.
Okay.
Oh, good.
I will attempt.
That way I can see it. I'm gonna keep this kid with me pretty much the entire time. But I also want to go to the library just to see if I can find anything about
Ooh, it's a special Trinity symbol.
Did I have a note thing for this character?
I'll be right back.
So there's your
Oh, okay. So
Yes.
where do I catch that?
Note thing.
Did that catch my eye in my book or in the book that I found?
In both books, actually.
Okay. Okay. And that's on Throkk's axe?
Glaive.
His blade. Okay. It's very curious. Should I run religion or something? If I know anything about the symbol?
It would be an Arcana check.
Arcana? 27?
This is,
Alright.
again, it's old Elvish. A lot of the time they use symbols as way of channeling magic, especially if they were doing more powerful things. It's become, it's kind of fallen by the wayside, but it used to be something that a lot of people did, like carving runes into things. And this was regarded as kind of a rune of protection from the way that it's structured. It's got like no, like anything that kind of comes at it kind of gets brushed away in some way, and it's got something at the core supporting it from the inside. So it acts as a symbol of protection.
Okay.
But at least that's what you can surmise is the purpose of the order.
Okay. So this is the symbol of the order.
Yes.
So from what I gather from this, that the order was created to protect.
Yes.
Okay. And I'm guessing it's to protect everything, not like any specific. From what I could gather.
I was gonna
From
say,
what you can gather so
what?
far, with your kind of rudimentary understanding of the book, yes, this order was dedicated to protecting everything.
Okay.
They were named the Sentinels of
Why
Clelen.
so Throkk's sword is Elvish
Glaive.
then? Blade? Glaive?
Yeah.
Now, would that mean that his glaive is from that time period, maybe used by one of the people in the Elvish Order?
It is possible.
Would I need the glaive in front of me to do research?
I mean, I was gonna go to the library anyways, so as long as you don't break it or break anything with it, sure.
Yeah, you can, now that you have it in front of you, you can sit down and do some more research on it and try to surmise like the age and things like that.
Yeah, I'll take the time to do that.
So give me a knowledge history.
Okay. $24.
So you have a good sense of the age of this thing, and it definitely is old. Perhaps not of the same exact era of like the start of it, but probably somewhere maybe within maybe like 100 or so years after the initial order began, this was created. And as you're kind of like looking it up and down, you get the sense that there is something lying dormant within this weapon.
Well, I get this like repulsive feeling whenever I wield it. So
So, is there a way that I can attempt to bring that out? Slash reignite the magic in the weapon?
It would require some kind of ritual.
using Hellhound Ash. No.
I'm assuming we're going to need a lot more research to know how to do
Yeah,
that.
you're going to need to do some research into possible rituals because you don't want to disrupt the innate magic within
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, of course.
You don't want to break it. You don't want to.
Yeah, don't break it.
Yeah.
No.
It's a
Bring it
very
if you
delicate.
If you
It's a
bring up the
very
magic, that's cool.
delicate balance that has been struck with this thing to keep that thing dormant.
If you want to bring out the magic, that's cool. But as long as I can just swing it and hit stuff with it, I'm fine.
Okay. So,
So if you want to spend some time researching a ritual of release,
I just have one more question about
Okay.
the symbol. And so, in either of the books, is the symbol drawn in or is it part of the original script?
in the secret book that you found, it is part of the original script.
Okay. So this was drawn into the
Special book that you have already.
the one that we pulled from the library.
It was drawn into the one that
Okay.
you came with.
Okay.
It was
It was drawn into mine, and it was original script in
Other.
in the
the
other
other.
one. Yeah.
Okay. I need to come up with a name for this book so that way we can.
Book
Um,
number 1,
Gideon's Travel.
book number
and,
2.
And is that the only thing on the page, or is there any kind of words around there?
In the original, in the one where it's the original, yes, there's script around it.
Okay.
In yours, no.
I would like to copy the script from
Okay.
the one in the other book to my book.
Okay. Yeah, you can take some time to do that.
Okay. Just a general idea of what that says.
Yeah.
What
Again,
what
it's
does it say?
really old Elvish. So you're getting into like a combination of Celestial and Elvish.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay.
Well, actually,
Is
it's
it-
more of a combination of Sylvan and Elvish, I should say.
Okay. Is it anything important? Like, what's it say?
Again, you're kind of getting bits and pieces
Okay.
because of how old it is. Like it's like trying to read Old English.
Okay. I'll just copy it verbatim then.
Yeah.
Just that way, if anything happens to this other book, I've got the other stuff about the symbol in there.
All right. So, Zed, let's go over to you.
Okay, so I'm going into the bazaar. First off, I would like to purchase a second-hand crossbow and a heavy crossbow.
Okay. So, give me a second.
That's the first item on my list. Like, I have it even written in order. Get this shit. Let's see. A heavy crossbow is like 50. I think a hand crossbow is like 75 gold.
Yeah, let me check that out. Yeah, there's a lot of people who are just kind of hanging around, shouting like certain things. The bazaar, you eventually find a guy that's sitting there. He's got some very nicely crafted bows and spears, and he's kind of sitting there. He's got like a toothpick hanging out of his mouth.
Nice. Well, I'll approach him, and I'll ask him if he has any crossbows. Like this, and I pull out my hand crossbow.
Yes, it's a very interesting piece. May I see it?
Sure.
He takes it and kind of looks it over. Let me see. He kind of leans back, he reaches under his stall, and starts looking around. I think I have something similar. Yes. He pulls out this very small crossbow, about the same size as yours.
Okay.
It's slightly different. It's made of a different wood and a different colored string, but it works the same.
Oh yeah, like I asked if I can like just test it out real quick with like one shot, just to make sure it's not gonna like blow up in my hand or whatever. You know, like disintegrate the wood and snap the string.
He does my craftsmanship.
Oh no, I just like to test things.
Yeah, fine. He reaches under his stall again, pulls a lever, and a little, like the back of his stall kind of folds back, and a target range pops up.
Yeah, see, you understand, and I'll take a shot with it.